Are you looking for the source of all happiness? Because if so, Silverton, Colorado is for you. Helen Keller once said, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. And Silverton was most definitely a daring adventure. But getting to Silverton is a beast entirely its own. The journey is not for the faint of heart, as you will have to make it across a long and narrow stretch of road known as the $1 Million Highway. This highway is considered the most dangerous road in America, as the road has almost no guardrails, and one wrong move will send you tumbling straight off a cliff. There have been over 400 deaths on the highway since 1992, with an average of 7 per year. The $1 Million Highway starts in the town of Ouray, goes through the Red Mountain Pass, which is the highest peak of the road at 11,000 feet in elevation, and takes you straight to Silverton. It's about 24 miles long. But there is no way I was ever going to make that drive. If you have a fear of heights, it's certainly your worst nightmare. However, my husband and hero of the story said, don't worry, I'm not going to let you leave here without seeing Silverton, and I promise to get you there safely. Although nothing in life is guaranteed, I figured I'd take the risk because it's now or never. Excited and nervous, we traveled to Silverton, Colorado. There are signs on the edge of town that mark areas of frequent activity for avalanches. Thousands of avalanches occur each year in the mountains of Colorado. Even so, Silverton Mountain at 13,500 feet in elevation is a popular tourist attraction. It's mostly known for its backcountry and heli-skiing opportunities. The town of Silverton is 9,318 feet in elevation. That is so high up. It's kind of like hard to breathe. I thought it was hard to breathe before, but it's gorgeous. Now, before I cry you a river about why I think it's so important to take advantage of opportunities, because life, like the weather, is wildly unpredictable, let's show you around town on a good day. The town was established in 1874 and has a very western feel to it. When you come here, it's kind of like walking back in time. It's a great place to grab a drink in an old saloon or stay in a historic hotel. Behind me is the Shady Lady Saloon. If I had any bar of my own, it would be this one. I've seen a lot of really fun wildlife in this town. I've actually seen a moose here. If you couldn't guess by the name, Silverton used to be an old mining town. On the edge of the town, you can see the old mining setup. There's a couple plaques with some historic information if you are into that. The first mining claims were made in the mountains above Silverton in 1860, near the end of the Colorado Gold Rush. One thing that I really want to do that I haven't done yet is take the Durango-Silverton train. It's supposed to have beautiful panoramic views of the mountains. Now, I've been to Durango because we extended the trip from Silverton. On the way back from Durango, we found something that I have wanted to see and do since I was a little kid. Alright, I'm gonna level with you. Y'all don't even know what's about to happen. This shit is fucking insane. This is a frozen over lake, 10,000 feet elevation in between Silverton and Durango. This is about to be probably one of the coolest experiences of our trip. The only reason I even knew there was a frozen over lake that you could safely walk out on is because the locals are playing hockey. Okay, I hope that doesn't follow. If you walk really slow, it's totally safe. How many minutes till I eat shit? Yeah, it's okay if I fall. I'll be alright.
We're from Texas. This ain't normal.
I used to ice skate when I was young for many, many years and compete. And so I have a very soft spot in my heart for ice skating. And so I always wanted to, skate on a frozen lake, let alone in the mountains. I can't even begin to explain how happy I am in this moment. I always tell people to travel. It is a shortcut to happiness. I wish we could have stayed longer, but driving the $1 Million Highway is not so fun in the dark. Plus, we had to get back in time to take the dog on a nice long walk and cuddle with the cats. So you'll never believe what happened to us the next morning. Snow! We got our first snow! Happiness is not a goal. It's a byproduct of a life well lived. So what can I do to really soak in the experience that is a Colorado winter?
I would like to, after we go on our little drive.
All right, we're about to make a core memory with our cat. Sometimes it's the little things that matter the most. and sharing my first Colorado snow of the season, it's up there.
You don't put him down in the snow?
Yeah, I just don't want to let go. Shortly after filming this, we had to come to a bit of an abrupt stop, mostly because I let a house cat loose in the Colorado wilderness, and so, you know, I just had to kind of stop doing what we were doing. But it's okay. Everything's good now. Okay, back to the story. So I actually wanted to go back to Silverton because how cool would Silverton be in the snow? I felt like such a little kid again. I have not had that much fun playing in the snow since I was a wee little human. And I've come to the conclusion I only like winter when there's like massive amounts of snow. Otherwise it's just cold, you know what I mean? I was just so happy. I mean, look, you can see it on my face. Like, I am having a good time. Sid is having a great time. Okay, but let's rewind for a second to the time that I visited Silverton before the snowfall. We were driving back and saw a cool vantage point, so we pulled over on the side of the road so I could sketch the mountains. The crazy thing is I intended to come back to this very spot and take this sketch and turn it into a painting. That never happened, because what I didn't know is the last time that I was going to be able to come to Silverton was the day of the first snow. And that's a lesson to take full advantage of life because life is so short. All in all, I love this place and I hope you get the chance to visit. If you are on your own pursuit of happiness or want to follow my journey along, please subscribe, comment, like. It all helps in this world. And until next time, see you in Colorado.